Sinada de hola ekosono de amen. Women, you know why I'm not bothered of those humans who are claiming to be me, claiming to be light? It's written in your books what's gonna happen to them. Those are, Satan even masquerade himself to be light, to be called light. It was all test. I don't have to tell the world who I am anymore because I hated. I don't go around telling everybody I am the bride of Christ. Women, bride of Christ and tetragramma means dead. As it is the symbol of my 72 slain virgins, which as I keep telling you and every records, most, Humans, why I am not anybody like you? In this end, when I was and have to incarnate in this very end to finish what I need to do, and it was written in my book that I should and in my Akahiyas is the other book which is now is going to be told, depending on the one who sent me and Sananda. Women, I'm not bothered of you to claim who you are because it is written that even Satan have masqueraded me. A test. It is a test, humans, of what you can do and what you can be. You claiming to be me is blasphemy, and actually it is a toilsome. But to get to that, I am happy because I know what will happen to you for masquerading me. Humans? I don't have to tell you this and that. I don't have to fight with you this and that, argue anymore. Because I'm sick of your lies. I'm sick of your being blind, Humans, when I was going to incarnate in this end, it was I first to choose who, because this woman who mistreated me when I was Cinderella, who took my voice when I was Ariel, who fed me with a poison when I was Snow White. Until to this very end, she did it. She tried to kill me through her sorcerers. This is why I said to you, you cannot succeed in me. And don't compare your life to me because you have not been through of what I've been through in this very end. You say about age, women, your age is not indifferent to spirit, which is your real. You get that, humans? In this end, I started my work as when I was 3. When first I have come to the world, I was with Father and Yah. We come out from the portal of heaven, which is, we were like those with parachute jumping from the airplanes, We were like of those. Because I wanted to feel that, trying to get rid of my fear from heights. Because of throughout incarnations, all been happening to me is being full as a star. This is the symbol of my star in my neck, in my ribs. It's connected, and it's a big one. Connected both ribs to my neck, which is the symbol of being a second. Women, they put me higher because of what you keep doing to me. I was once living in the desert you called mountains. And to this very end, Father put me on that womb, which is a symbol of seed of life. As when I was GSUS, it was the fruit. A fruit of the womb, which is a word. And this end, I am the seed of life, which is the voice. This, what I am doing. Voicing out to you to come out from there. To come out from there means of the lies that you are being taught. Humans, when and Father plant the seeds of my seeds, from theirs into the woman's womb, it was my job to look after it, as the woman kept trying to do is kill herself. You know? This is what happened. After God plant me into that, plant my seed from the GSUS, you know, when the flesh of the GSUS, which is I have purged and my angels, to for our King to receive, as it was an offering. You know, humans? An offering which is Father desires for us to this end to be whole, as Father also has His. And so, Mom and everyone else says, which is the resurrection of the dead, Apocalypse. That still, it will happen. It will happen, humans. And this end, when I incarnated into the womb, I did not go into that, humans. Like when I was GSUS, I did not come into that form you called baby until it turns 7 and 8. But when I was GSUS, I came into that as when I came out. I came out but as a flower. A flower, humans, not a spirit into it. Because your spirit is holy and you cannot go into the body which is a sin. You know? And this very end, I came into the body as when I was 7 turning 8. While the woman is carrying the seed in her womb, I was watching over it. It was my job after Father planted the seed into it. You know? When the woman was carrying the seed of life, the voice, which is in this end, I am you call the last messenger, the voice. I have watching over it. I have watched over it while her womb was growing, as it was from ora pro nobis to a prayer. Just like when I was GSUS, it was come to from the prayer of the humanity asking for Messiah, which is, I have sent as the word and carry it to the world as a Holy Spirit and turn to with Michael. Michael is Gabriel. Gabriel is Michael, you know? This is what you don't get, humans. So, in this end, I too had to look after it. And when I was growing 7 to 8, Michael and Gabriel always come to carry me home. Always come to take me into their shoulders to fly around above the skies. While when the womb was growing up, it was I watching it, because I did not go into the womb, into that form you called baby, while it was growing. The woman been doing is, I could still see it when she was carrying me. You know, my spirit was always watching over her, because all she's been doing is trying to kill herself. There are times that she would stand, she would crawl to the roof and stands there trying to jump while I am surrounding her all the time, levitating, you know, as a spirit that she cannot see. Well, my angels are those you call cherubims. They are those that are with me, that they can turn into a flaming swords once there is danger that will come, you know, surrounds. And this is what you don't get, humans. This is why I said to you, I am not who you think I am. I am, you called Lord, the Goddess, the Holy Spirit of the Goddesses, was the one watching the woman when she was carrying the seeds of life in her womb before I actually get into it. It was clean as they were married before I come out as wedding. You know, they were wedded. This is why I am born without sin. They were married both unto my ancestors they were. Both sides are. You know? Through all that, when she was carrying me, the seed of life in her womb, I've been dwelling and dwelling for it to be mine, to be able to keep the body up, to be my temple to this very end, this form. You know what the woman does every time when her womb was growing? All she wanted to do is kill herself, to ruin the child in her womb, you know? There are times in the middle of the night she would just crawl into the roof and stands there. You know? She would stand there, and while I always spiritually surrounds her, that she won't do nothing. This is the dwelling I am doing in every humans. The dwelling I am doing to this very end. And there are times, even 6 in the afternoon, we have a big farm where my dad was farming. She would just run away into it. You know, she would run while her womb was she was 3 months pregnant. There are times that even in at around 8 p.m. she would run into the rocks. Into the rocks, she would stay there and sits there trying to murder herself. And this is the dwelling I've been doing. This is why I said to you, since I was put in this, my seed was put in this form, I've been dwelling, I've been fighting for it to be called mine. You know? For me to be, to own the land. This is the land, the form you are talking about. This is the land I dwelt and fight for me to live on it forever. You know, humans? There are times the woman that she wants to, sometimes she would just, when there's a full moon, she would just stay outside all night. Sometimes she would crawl into the window and sits there. She's pregnant. Sometimes she would go back again to the roof and just stands there. And this is where I always followed the woman. This is why I am unfinished early, because throughout those times when my seed was put into her womb, I've been fighting for it, for me to be able to own the land, for me to live in it forever and ever. Do you get that, humans? I am not anybody like you, as I can watch and have been watching the womb and dwell on it for this end to be mine. You know? To be called Bride of Christ. Even that. Let the one who sleep with me that you don't see levitate me on the time when he comes. Because I cannot and keep carry on telling you to stop what you are doing. Let the one who comes and sleep with me since I was born in this end to levitate me and make me known when he said, I will make them fall into their knees to acknowledge you that you are. You know, humans? So, because I'm sick of all of you calling yourselves this and that, let the one be as he know, whose he goes to and talk to every night, whose he goes to and sleep with the same bed. You know, humans? You don't see him, but I do. As he does, touches my head all the time, flickering me, which is sometimes it's sick. But when he does not do that, I am missing him.